Yo, what is happening, y'all? GM, what is up, Turbocito? How we feeling today?
Yo, man, I am feeling like we're back on time. You know what I mean? We're back on track. You know, I woke up late. We got a little late start to the show, you know, but here we are. I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Here we are. We made it.
I know. 1 minute, you know what I mean? We're like, 1 minute we're late.
We were
drop down.
We were heavy in conversation, and then realized that we were late for our own show. But that happens. I mean, you know, when you're talking about important things, and that's what we were doing. Talking about the future of where we're going, our community. That's what we want to talk about today. Also, is just how fucking cool our community is. How thankful for we are. You know, we didn't do like a Thanksgiving show where we didn't really like whatever. It's not like a Thanksgiving thing, but like just how appreciative. Like, you know, somebody had mentioned something the other day, and you know, I really have been thinking about this over the last couple of days about how, you know, important the Web3 Breakfast community is, and especially to me, right? Like, you know, what we've built over the last year, kind of like, you know, the navigation of my career really is what, you know, spurred the beginning of the Web3 Breakfast. And then, you know, now it's, you know, I don't know, it's been a surreal, you know, year. And you know, as we get ready to head down to Miami for Art Basel, you know, it's like you know, this is like the 1 year anniversary, right, of like, well, Art Basel is like where we met last year.
Yep. Yeah, it was Art Basel. That was where it all began. Dude, my journey, every time I've gone to Miami, my Web3 career has progressed. You know, that's where I started. My first kickoff, you know, was down in Miami. Then, you know, I went back to Miami, you know, and got a little bit further. Then I came back to Miami, you know, met with you and, you know, Seven. And, you know what I mean? Like, we've only been together for a year, and it feels like we've known each other a lifetime.
I mean, it's also Web3. So a year in Web3, as we all know, is definitely like a decade in the real world. Something like that. I don't know what like the ratio conversion is. But you know, I think, you know, it's like where we get through, and as we get through like these next couple months when we get into a bull run, I mean, think about like all of the dope ass shit that we're going to be able to do as a community. And like, you know, we talk about like, and why this is important, right? Is because like, you know, like we're all in Web3, we're all part of projects and stuff, but like this isn't a project. Like we don't have an NFT, you know, we are a community of people that just like to hang out and chit chat with each other in the morning to start the day, you know, and I know that, you know, maybe at some point there is an NFT attached to what we do, like some other shows have done, but I mean, it would be zero cost to anybody that's listening right now, like 100%. Like, you know, it would be something that, you know, everybody that is part of our community would always be grandfathered in, you know, like the Carries, the Corys, the Matthews, you know, y'all are like, and grateful, like you guys, and B-Skeet, of course, like you guys are straight up like OGs in this community. Like you guys are the made men. Like if we're ever like an organization, like you're on the board of directors.
Facts.
You know,
big facts. Yeah, man. I'm telling you right now, bro, one day we will have an NFT project.
Marauder, we probably vote you in. I'm sure what we would do is, you know, we you know, sit down and as a group say, you know, where did we, you know, the initial, you know, guys that we want on the, and gals that we want on the squad here, you know, who did we miss off the rip, and then just do a vote. And I'm sure Marauder gets probably a nod. First round, maybe second round.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if not first round, I'm just kidding. Now you're muted.
Oh, that's great. He doesn't have as much tenure. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You know, it's even worse when you can just see me moving and talking and going through all of the motions and jazz. Oh man. What was I gonna say? Yep. Forget it. I already did.
Win whitelist.
Yeah. You guys got to get in the Discord, and you know, we're gonna have it on super chat mode, and you just got to get in there and get yourself seen, all right? And then you might earn yourself a whitelist into the Web3 Breakfast NFT Club.
Make sure you retweet 15 times too.
15 times a
minute,
tag 38.
Tag 38 of your friends every time.
Every time.
No duplicates. We want all freshies every time. And if you don't do that, you're not getting the whitelist. So beware. Yeah. Can you imagine like
anything? I'll do anything. I'll do it. Dude, that was us in the bull, bro.
I know.
What else can we do?
It's gonna happen again. This is a friendly reminder for me to go and check out the I don't even remember the name of the project now. What was it?
The hype beast?
Yeah,
was it the hype beast?
Hype beast. Right?
Hype, yeah. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I was in the same.
I don't think they're that anymore. What are they called now?
They're called Hape Prime, and they're trading at 0.2.
It was like 8 ETH for like
damn.
launch. Oh, 0.2.
It was 7.5 at launch. Yeah.
Oh man. Like does this thing stand to do that one, Matthew?
No, I don't have. I'm too busy buying. I'm too busy buying Grok.
You degen. Oh man, these things. Yeah, 0.2. That is just...
Hang on. Matthew, are you really doing that, or are you just joking? Because like we need to make sure everybody like doesn't go crazy.
So I'll say this: I put $100 in Pepe, and you put $100 in Grok, and that's your like set and forget and see what happens. But like if Elon puts an AI capability that's really snarky and that like embeds into Twitter, like who knows? I saw this yesterday. I was like, I have to see what happens. Not financial.
Okay. Because my heart started beating and shit. I'm like,
Brock right now.
I'm actually just
beating off fast.
I'm trying to parlay this into paying for my fillings. I went to the dentist yesterday, and they're like, "Oh, it's $400 for fillings." I'm like, maybe if I can 4x this, I can pay for my fillings.
Okay, so there's 4 things on when I go to CoinMarketCap that pull up for Grok. Do we know where about it's ranked?
Yeah, really far down there. I think it's ranked. It's trading at 2.5, 2.7 cents. For anybody that doesn't know, this is like a really bizarre project. You can go to the website. You can find them on Twitter. I don't have the links on me, but Elon Musk basically partnered with these people to create an AI that. The cool thing about it is that it's got about a 24-hour lead time. So like ChatGPT is like 2 years behind, or you have to pay a whole bunch to get access to like the current data. But you could literally ask this thing what happened yesterday, and it would give you news about it. It would tell you like what's going on. But it also is supposed to give you like really snarky answers to the questions you ask. So it's not supposed to be like a neutral sort of language model. It's meant to be characteristic. So you're going to get a lot of like really funny, snarky comments back from this AI. And I just think it's like a hilarious project. You can only get it on Uniswap right now, Uniswap or like Gate.io. But I was like, it was either this or a trademark NFT. And I feel like this is probably more liquid.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot right now. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people talking about it. That seems to be something that, hey, I mean, if it's just to pay for a new filling, why not? I like that.
I do feel like it's important to like experiment here and again. And Jay, you've done this too with like the leverage trading and things like that. You just kind of got to see like what is the market thinking, or like what are patching here and there. And it's like okay to like dip your toes in here a little bits here and there. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with that. Like I'm not going to get wrecked over this $100.
No,
but you got to kind of see like what the sentiment is.
I don't know. I think that listen, you can
that's not a sports bet.
Yeah, I mean, you could do anything in like little spurts of 100, as long as you have like a little money to spend. Like, it's a fun, entertainment usually, because then if you're like sports betting, like Turbo said, then now like you're invested in a game, so maybe you go actually outside and watch it with some buddies. Like you go have fun with it. You make it a little more fun than just sitting at home. I don't know. We got
that's one of the beautiful things.
Yeah.
Sorry for cutting you off there. I just wanted to say that's one of the beautiful things about leverage is that I know no one does this, but you can actually manage your risk really well if you use leverage the right way. You can use like a little bit of capital and stretch it out. Like you can risk 50 to $100 like Matthew's doing, and add leverage to it, and now you're still only risking like $100 of your capital. Whereas I know like a lot of people would just like press the 250x button with like $1,000, and then they're like, haha, let's go. And it's just like, oh no.
Rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, let's get to these hands. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man. You're absolutely good. QR drone. So.
Well, good morning, everybody. JC, I've seen you before. Thank you for hosting.
Always, man.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way to court, and they're going to slap my wrist big time for doing 51 and a 25. So while I'm driving there, I was thinking about how fortunate I am. I am now an angel investor and a partner in a Canadian company called World of Things, and we also all believe in collaborating. So I'm excited about that. I am the world's expert in QR code technology. And even though I just lost a 5-figure management retainer contract, I'm still pretty deeply involved in politics. And I'm hooked up with a lady who's got a $500 million GoFundMe. And I just did the video for her pitch deck. So I am pretty honored to be hooked up with some pretty famous people. And I'm just a little old boy from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, who almost flunked out of UConn. Go figure, huh?
Go Huskies.
Bees like that sometimes.
Sometimes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know that we appreciate you being here, man. And listen, I got sympathy for you getting that ticket, but I will tell you, someone in this room does not. No, Turbo would give you a ticket for going 26 and a 25, just so you know. He thinks that is absolutely breaking the law, and those people should be punished. So, oh, Turbo.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, dang, man.
Such an ironic
no
name.
sympathy coming. QR done right?
No, Turbo.
Yeah, you go so slow. Your name's Turbo, though.
I was in a construction zone, and the motorcycle cop was coming toward me. So as soon as I saw the lights, I knew I was dead. So I had to pull over the side of the road and wait for him. And then I said to him, "My God, I got an appointment with your boss."
Oh, man.
And he didn't let you go.
And he didn't let you go.
No, it happened to be the truth, but...
Oh,
good. I'm sorry.
I think you rugged. It must be that courthouse technology. I know they like to jam the signal over there.
They're jamming them.
Jamming them good.
Mm-hmm. Can't get, man. I did want to say one thing about about what Matthew's talking about with that Gronk or whatever. Mm-hmm. Just the feeling, right? Like sometimes you kind of get that feeling, you know what I mean? So if you have like a little bit of feeling money, you know, he was talking about his tooth fillings, but like, you know, sometimes you get that little feeling like, you know what I mean? Like maybe, and if it's something that you can, you know, that you can lose, you know what I mean? Go for it. Like that's what I say about my sports betting, you know, like I don't have time to watch all the players now and, know like all the things, but I love sports and I can, you know, there's a feeling in the game. And if you've been an athlete and been playing, you know, you can kind of know what the next drive, you know, is going to look like within like a reasonable thing. And I make a ton of money off field goals. I make a shit ton of money. I bet $2 on field goals, you know what I mean? And it turns into $30, $40.
Like when a team starts a possession, you can be like, this is going to end in a field goal or, yeah. Okay.
A touchdown or a turnover on down.
I got to find the website. There is like some Australian, maybe Craig knows about it. There's like some Australian sports betting site where you load, they are Bitcoin friendly. I do know that. And you can wager on like who's going to be the next pope or like, I think there's like some insane things that you can wager on. Insane things. I just can't remember the dang site, and because I want to look at that. I've been wanting to figure this out, and I've done a couple tries, and I just can't locate it for some reason. So if anybody knows, it's like I know the colors were orange at one point. It was like sports something .au. I think I just can't figure it out.
I was going to say to Turbo's point, the funny thing is not so much, and this is like why I have to take a position in Solana, even though I don't really like Solana. It's really not about what I like or what we like, but you're like, what are people going to flock to and what are they going to think is really, really important. So it's really more of I bet I can guess the madness of the crowds kind of thing. Like I don't really have to bet on the performance of this thing, but like you add Elon Musk and AI and chat GPT functionality and you're like, that's probably a pretty solid bet going into 2024.
You know, like there's a few things that like, you know, as a solid investment and like, you know, you as an investment advisor, you would, you know, obviously like typically advise against. Like, really, meme coins aren't going to do anything good for you. But honestly, like, there's a lot of money that can be made in meme coins, especially leading into a bull run. And so, like, Doge is gonna rip. Like, do you want to hang on to Doge long term to build a portfolio? No, but you could definitely use it as a stepping stone, right? Like, because it's gonna multiple X, right? And then so you could, if this is your first entry point, you buy a little Doge and you make a couple X's, and then boom, you get out. Like, you don't hang on to that. That's not something that, like, you're waiting for Doge to change the world. Like, that's just a way to exchange something into more if you time it out right.
Yeah, and just like, and I know Marauder will have something on this too, but it's also, look at the chart. Like, it's only been around for a couple weeks, and it's had like a little bit of a run, but like we can see the massive runs that some of these tokens can have over the course of 3 or 4 months. And I just think that you look at the risk reward opportunity here, and you're thinking, okay, it's not crazy bad. It hasn't run up 30,000% in 2 weeks or something like that. So, maybe just take a little bit and try it. But again, I would not necessarily pick meme coins, but I thought this one was, like, of all the ones out there, it's kind of like an interesting opportunity.
Well, this is interesting. This is an article I was reading about the AI chatbot. Oh, go ahead, Turbo.
Oh, I was actually gonna pass it to Marauder. That's why I just kind of cut it out. So
go for it.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Go for it, Marauder.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the Grok chart right now. You're talking about the Grok WETH chart, right? Right, Matthew, on Dex Tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely like very top heavy. But it's also at $176 million market cap, so I could definitely see like a slight pullback, and then maybe it just like takes off because it still has plenty of room to run for sure. But I might have to add this to my portfolio, man, just because the only like shit coin I hold is ticker Bitcoin, just because I bought like $40 of it back in the day, and I just haven't done anything with it because it's only like, I think it's only worth like 50 now, and it costs like $30 to sell it. So I'm just like, I might as well hold this damn thing.
It's also an amazing practice. Like, if you're preparing for a bull run, like, this is an amazing practice of entry and exit, right? Think of when I want to take profits here, and like assume that we're in the green here. Do you take it at 3x, 4x, 5x? Like, I'm not going to hold on to this thing forever, but like, practice exits and practice taking profits, because that's really the point of all this.
Yeah,
and
honestly,
practice not being emotionally attached either. Like, don't get emotionally attached.
That's huge. Exactly what J-Change is saying, everyone. Don't get emotionally attached and think like, oh my God, this thing is going to get me out of poverty, because that's typically when you reach like max capitulation and you just go, oh God, like this ship is sinking and I'm going with it. Cool. I mean, me personally, like, my strategy is I'm probably not going to sell any of my like mainstays until we hit like bottom QE, until we hit like the QE bull run where the Fed's like, hey, listen, we're bringing rates down to 3%, and like everything just pumps, and I'm like, all right, time to sell. Like that's probably what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I love that strategy.
because if you make $300 a day, each day, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to take a couple of days off for 340 days, it's still $100,000 a year. You know what I mean? So if you jumped in an Uber, you know what I'm saying, and you drove for 5 hours, you know what I mean, you made $150, and then you made a couple of good little safe calls, you know what I mean, $10, $15, $20 little bumps, you know what I'm saying, up to 150, you make $100,000 a year. Don't even have to go to that job.
That's
no
why
more.
I stress dollar cost averaging so much, no matter how much money you're making. Like, even if it's just like $10 a week, like, it adds up over time. Like, that literally just pump, like, put $10 a week into something, and like, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh wow, like, it's already $1,000. When did that happen? Like, it's just how it goes, man.
I love that, man. These are like strategies on how to win. Go ahead, Matthew.
I was going to say, it's not meant to be fun and exciting. It's meant to be super boring, which is why Warren Buffett reads like 16 hours a day and sits on his hands.
I just couldn't even do that though. Like that, I just can't sit that long just to read. That sounds absolutely, positively boring as sin. That's me though.
There's this amazing anecdote that he has about selling McDonald's stock, and about how he tells his investors in the shareholder letters that they would have all been better off had he had gone to the movies instead of like looking at the charts, because he sold way too early. And I always thought that was like really interesting.
Yeah, and if I had Warren Buffett's kind of money, I would just have like tons of different people. Like I'd have cartoon characters and stuff coming and reading into me. You know what I mean? It would definitely be way more fun than just me sitting there reading a book. I could tell you that. It'd be wild. I'd be like, all right, now change your voice.
I would pay Morgan Freeman to come in and read me the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah. Every day.
Do you think, is he like extremely regimented with his McDonald's and his Coca-Cola routine? Is it does he have like someone like deliver his bag of McDonald's, or does he go get it?
He goes and gets it every day, and it's based on the market. He pays for 3 different things. If the market tanks or the market doesn't do well, he buys like $1.50 worth of stuff. If it's pretty neutral, he buys like $2.50 worth of stuff. And if he's like made a bag on that day, he'll buy like an extra large fry or something like that. But he has his wife put the exact change of that day into his cup holder because he still drives his own like car in his own house that he paid like $60,000 for.
That's obnoxious.
$30,000.
Was it 30,000?
It's
yeah.
like,
is it though? Is it,
dude? If
you
show
like,
up,
come on, Jay.
Warren Buffett shows up, and I happen to be running the register, and he's some with change. I'd be like, get out of here! Like, I'm not counting your dirty ass change, you bozo.
Well, first off, you know what I mean? Like the person working at McDonald's probably doesn't know who Warren Buffett is. And that's the issue, right? Like we need to change that culture. So then they could harass him, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to work at McDonald's, Jay. It's too late, all right?
Too late for me.
Yeah, so, but we could educate the McDonald's workers so that when he does come through, they could like, 1, be starstruck, and 2, kind of give him a little razz. Like, come on,
Should we do that? Should we go get jobs and like document it?
Dude, that's the play.
Yes.
That's the play. We convert all of the McDonald's into degens, all the McDonald's workers into degens. We just tell them about the next big thing.
Amen.
Rock, and we just get them and pump our bag.
I'm thinking not to do that, Marauder. Like where your head's at. That was last bull cycle. This bull cycle, we're actually going to try to do good. Okay, so we'll get the jobs, right? And then we're going to convert all of these kids into like crypto soldiers, and they're like invested in all of their money. And you know that'll be the play. I'm in for this.
One time, I infiltrated working at, so there was this bar called Nickel City in Austin, and they had this food truck called Del Rey Cafe, and it was literally the best smash burgers on the planet. Like I still like every one that I have. I measure to the taste of the Nickel City slider, and I tell you what, I couldn't make them at home, so I got a job in the food truck, and I worked 2 shifts to learn how to make them. Come to find out, the beef is 60-40 protein to fat, and you can't buy that commercially, so you cannot buy that at the store, and that's why they taste so good, is because they are 40% fat. But it's so good.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but I was a fry, like a fry and burger cook in a food truck for 2 shifts just so I could learn how to make these burgers. I will do that again at McDonald's. I will do that anywhere. You guys need the recipe for something, you tell me, and I will dedicate my service to go get a job there and learn how to do it for you. So,
and you know, speaking of getting it done, we got QR with his hand up. What's up, QR?
Well, you guys were talking about McDonald's, so here's my investment story. I totally disagree with what you said. I think you need to be emotionally tied in. In 1965, I was the youngest manager in the history of the McDonald's Corporation. I didn't work for a franchise. I worked for Ray Kroc. And when I say Macopco, the people in McDonald's know I'm telling the truth because most people don't even know that phrase. So my boss says to me, hey.
Oh, he rugged again. I want to know what his boss said to him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So,
dude, what a cliffhanger moment.
Wow, like now
I know.
Okay, now I'm emotionally invested in this story. Like that left my heart beating. Like when he just stopped talking. Like what? Come back.
That should make me laugh so hard though.
Now,
I completely emotionally attached.
Where did McDonald's start? Because like I'm pretty sure like their headquarters is in Oak Brook, Illinois, which is not far from where I grew up. And he definitely sounds like he could be from Chicago. QR code guy.
It was actually I can't remember exactly the brothers that created it. There's a fantastic movie about it.
Ray Kroc, and was it his brother too?
No, so he was the one that bought them in and tried to like franchise everything. So before it was just kind of like this mom and pop place, and their genius behind it was that he figured out how to standardize the approach. They stripped everything off the menu except for hamburgers and fries, and they made everything super simple, and then they just franchised the shit out of it. And that was where they were able to do what they did.
Yeah, he got it from the McDonald brothers. Yep.
Because a lot of people don't know that like the little drive ups or whatever, I forget what is it called, like a drive up where you drive up to the little thing and they come out. No. This was like where you like drive up and they roller skate over with the little
with the tray
and stuff. Yeah, whatever those were called. They offered like everything. Like you could get like meatloaf and mashed potatoes and like they had just tons and tons, like every like food item that you could possibly think of for like a dinner. And it was just like costing way too much. It was taking super long time. Like the kids would like, your food would take hours and hours to get there. And like and so McDonald's was like revolutionary, bro. Like, like an assembly line of like fast food. And listen, guys, don't be getting all like excited about fast food and stuff, because we're on our way to Miami and we got to get healthy and we got a workout coming up in 2 minutes. So get prepared. You know what I mean? I don't want to get.
That's a good time for me. This is, we're being transparent here today. And so I feel like I owe it to you guys. I definitely, I gave it my all on that water fast. And then I got home yesterday and I'm like, listen, what am I trying to prove here? What am I trying to do here? Like, that food looks so good and I'm so hungry, and I'm just going to eat food because that's what people do. We eat food. We don't need to go hungry. I can try this. I know, listen, it was mind over matter this time. The food won, but that's all right. I'll go back into it with a different mentality next time. And I will be successful. I've been successful at the juice cleanses before. So the water fast will be, that'll be a challenge, but we'll get it. But I just wanted to be fully transparent, saying I tried. I made it 24 hours, and then I ate some food because I was fucking starving. And if I didn't eat last night, there probably wouldn't have been a show today, because like I'd have just came in here and flipped my desk over and said, "Screw this," because that's my blood sugar gets low and I get cranky. So
hey, JT. Well, good morning to Web3 Breakfast,
GM fam. How are you,
man?
GM,
man. With my favorite partiers when I go to these Web3 parties, man. I hang out with these guys like orangutans. You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying, Jay Chase, when it comes to the water fast, or even any kind of like real strict hard fast, I found out that it's better when you have support. Like you have a person that's actually doing it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime that I have a fast, I always quit unless there's somebody that's pushing me, or there's somebody in my DM like, it's so hard for me. And then I'm like, hell yeah, it's hard for you. It ain't hard for me, even though it's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't damn near broke me down into tears doing a water fast before, because just everything, if people haven't ever done a water fast, I'm telling you, when you're watching cartoons and you see the food smoke coming, like dances, and it goes up underneath the cartoon's nose and it goes up under there, and then they start floating to the food. Yeah, like Bugs Bunny. That's exactly what happens when you're on a water fast. I swear to God, the fucking barbells at the gym smell edible. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard. I do a water fast probably like once every 90 days, man. And every time that I do it, it's always better if I do it with somebody. I last a little bit longer.
So what's your how long do you typically last for?
For all water fast, I've done the 7 days, but I'm an average of a 4 to 5 day guy.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking 7 days was going to be a little long for the first try. So this was practice. We'll just consider practice.
But you work out too, Jay Chains, and so doing the water fast and working out, I'm pretty sure that's kind of bad. You're asking for a bunch of strong ass headaches. You're asking for a bunch of abdominal pain and stuff like that in your first time, because man, like you work out, you do a bunch of active stuff. So if you ain't drinking water and then you going out here and pushing all that weight, man, that's not good for your body, man. So I understand where you're at.
Yeah. Thankfully there was some people in my life, like my wife and Turbo, that talked sense in me, and we're going to do this the right way. And speaking of, she decided to come up this morning. Good morning, honey. This could be an accident too. That's been before. We're accidentally.
And
And welcome to the stage. Everybody get on your feet. We got Adventureful Mama in the house. We're going to hold this workout until she talks to us. Unmute your mic and join us. Come on, Whit.
Good morning.
We got to.
Definitely not by design. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, love you.
GM.
Love you.
I was really hoping. I was really hoping she was going to come up and be like, yeah, he had to eat. Like, he was like pulling the corners off of the sheets on the bed. He was just acting a fool.
No, we
No, I was nervous before he even came home and said, please eat something before you talk to me because I know you'll be cranky.
Insert whistle noise here.
Insert whistle noise.
Oh yeah, Coach.
Coach
Corey's not up, dude.
Coach said that he chimed in online. He said he's not able to come up today, so he did say that on YouTube. I'll go ahead and pull that up for anybody watching the live stream. Just so you guys know, we are on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. You can check us out at web3breakfast.com. That'll take you to the live show if you want to watch it on the live stream. We also are doing the Twitter space, so if you want to come up and join the conversation, you're more than welcome to. That's what we love here, Web3 Breakfast. But it is time to do the workout because you got to have a healthy mind, you got to have a healthy body, and a healthy portfolio. And so with the healthy body section here, it's time to get that workout in. What are we going to play here?
I figured you would just put on a song and then I'd grunt for 2 minutes and then we'd just keep the show rolling.
So I did upload.
We're going to mute it today.
Thank you to Seven. I did finally upload the updated Web3 Breakfast 9 a.m. version. So I believe I've done this correctly. If not, I don't know what we're going to listen to, but we're going to listen to the button that's labeled Web3 Breakfast 9 a.m. All right, guys, time to get up. I'm going to do some push-ups. Push-ups are working well. I will get into the sit-ups very soon, but push-ups it is for today, baby. Let's go.
Golly. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 Breakfast, Jay Chains is the host. Good morning. What's up, Jay Chains? Turbo made it co-hosting. Yeah, they do their thing. If you savvy, Web3 GM, grab a plate and a seat. Let's begin. If you got something to say, come and grab a mic. We got one rule, no douchebags. All right. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Monday through Friday, we got the syrups. 9 a.m. Eastern Spaces with the purpose. All about the community focus, they deserve it. Come and speak your mind with no regrets, but you serve us. Pizza on Friday, working off midway. Get the blood pumping, Web3 music is thumping. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast.
I'll put that on the thumbnail today. Eggs, bacon, waffles, and toast. If we did do NFTs, maybe that's what
love that. Yeah, you could like join different factions, and we'll create a play to earn game. It's gonna be go around like shooting. I'm an egg, bro. We don't deal with the waffles. The waffles are always coming up in our turf, and the toast are just too damn friendly.
Bacon, man. Bacon would be like the stock traders.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Are you saying because they're pigs? I thought maybe because they were like pigs.
I don't know why I said
bacon?
That. No, you make the bacon. That's right.
Obviously, bacon's superior.
But like, shouldn't we lay the golden eggs?
That's the crypto
and make
bros.
Golden waffles.
Crypto bros are the golden eggs. I don't know what the waffles would be. What faction is the waffles? The gamers? Or those the toast? Those guys are toast. They're toast. They're burning doobies, playing video games, man. You know, man, that's how it's like.
No, that's our.
We just
the toast is our edible line, right?
Yeah, toasted. Yeah, man, just get toasted and then play some Web3 games and earn some crypto. It's gonna be dope. Yes.
Taking shots at us, bro? Is that what you're doing? Because taking shots? Taking shots this morning?
I'm totally on
You're lucky that
Carrie's team toast.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be on Team Bacon all the way, but then something about like being a crypto boy, you know, makes me actually makes me a team egg. But then when I get right down to it, the nitty gritty, I mean, I'm on team toast all day long.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why we got to figure out the board of directors, because the board of directors are the hybrid that is the egg, toast, waffle, bacon, everything, and then obviously everybody joins the faction. So you'd be like the director of the toasts, and then you could be like VP of bacon or crypto or whatever.
I'm the ambassador. I get it.
Yeah.
The ambassador between toast and bacon.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. I always feel like that, like this group could like we could make peace in the Middle East with all wisdom and knowledge.
100%. We at least try.
I tried one time. It was just hard with the guns in the U.S. government. But I do see Grateful has had his hand up for a long time. And guy over there, he actually, I was looking through the list here, and he actually picked up the deluxe pit stand.
Yeah.
It comes with double padding, so he has a nice pad, and it has a massage feature. So that is very nice.
The
so that's why I wasn't really too worried about him. I was enjoying that.
The pit stand with the pit tickler.
Pit tickler. Porner pastry.
Is the pit stand,
What's up, Grateful?
Is the pit stand on chain yet?
No,
I need some proof of purchase.
Yeah.
Let's get it on chain.
Okay, we can do that. You want a digital
no, you're
wearable
good, man.
too?
I'm just chilling. That I don't know, man. Doesn't sound very cool.
It's a fidgetal.
Fidgetal. Yeah. Well, hey, man. It sounds like the fasting thing. Like you might try and do it again. I've done some crazy stuff with my diet before. And I always like played sports pretty, like my whole life till my junior year in high school. I kind of felt burned out and stopped playing sports. But so a year ago, I was like, what the hell is going on, man? Am I getting fat or what's the deal? I just started getting like a hardcore dad bod. And it's hard for me to stick to like a regular gym regimen all the time and be on top of it. So I have like a heavy bag and stuff at my house that I use pretty frequently, but over like the course of like 8 or 9 months, I gained like 30 pounds, dude. And I was talking to my wife. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm going on a crazy fast again. And my wife will fast a lot, and her dad actually fasts pretty frequently. But I was like, I'm going to do something crazy. And it wasn't a strict water fast. I was buying cold pressed green juices all the time, every single day from Whole Foods. And then I was drinking a protein shake and doing heavy bag workouts, but I only had one actual full meal every 5 days. So it was just water, cold pressed juices, and a protein shake. And then I was doing heavy bag workouts like 4 or 5 days a week. And I did that for a month. And so I had over like 30 days, I had 6 full meals, but I lost 28 pounds, bro, in a month. Like right before we went on a vacation, we went down to Huntington Beach for my wife's birthday, and I was like, I'm not going down to California looking like this. And like, dude, after the first week, I was like, I'm gonna die. It was rough, man, because usually if I fast, I'll just do it for like 5 days or like a week. So that's the craziest thing I've ever done. But it's all just mind over matter. And I did pick up a pretty bad crutch to get me by. I've quit smoking cigarettes like 4 times in my life. And my wife came home, I was a weekend, and I was smoking cigarettes. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, you're trying to do something healthy and now you're smoking cigarettes? I was like, look, if I'm literally only going to eat every 5 days, I got to have something else besides I got to have something else. I got to have crutch.
I mean, I'm telling you, like that was one of my things. That was because like I was on the way home, and like at that point, like I had drinking just nothing but water. I had coffee in the morning, and I drink nothing but water. I'm like, this is actually like I needed something to taste. So like I immediately went home and used mouthwash so that I could taste something besides fucking water. Like it was not something that I enjoy at all. Like I need to like retrain my brain that like I would be okay, because that was one thing that was getting to me. Plus because then I was thinking of food so much, and I had to research this, is that I was producing more stomach acid because I was thinking about food so much, and then it was giving me heartburn. So I was sitting here drinking water, getting heartburn, and I'm like, this is a terrible fucking situation. This is not, I don't need self-inflicted pain right now.
Yeah, and here's the deal, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to do such extremes, right? Like, it's just like in the crypto, like with our trading, whether it's traditional, right? Start off
100x,
small, right? Don't put your whole. This is
100x, man. Dial it all the way up. Find that exchange that'll give you 250x. Put your whole fucking portfolio in it and hit red. Short it all.
Well, and then what happens? You're drinking mouthwash.
I might have drank a little too much.
That's where it's gonna get you. You're sneaking, into the bathroom, swishing around. You're smoking a pack of cigarettes a day.
Fasting is actually really good for your body. It's actually a really
it is. But here's the deal, though, right? Like, it is, right? In all of it, right? Like, it's best to like set small, attainable goals, right? Like, especially if you want to do like a week, start with a day. But hey, I'm gonna do 1 day. Get through a day, do that a couple of times. All right, now I'm gonna do 2 days, and then you know what I mean. Like, you can build up to that. You know, like this whole idea of like putting ourselves through this like mental anguish and like, because dude, I owned gyms for years in Georgia and Alabama. You know, I worked with like millions of clients, right? And I'm like, I ate Sour Patch Kids every day. That was all I ate, like a big ass bag of Sour Patch. It was like my whole. It's not about and this is my personal belief, and I never pass this on to my clients, but for you guys, right? Like, I believe that it's in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think what you're putting in your body is bad, making you fat, guess what? It's gonna make you fat. But if it's just something you're doing, then, and I'm going on a whole rant. I'm gonna just
all right. Hey man,
cut that there. Just ease in. Don't
Carter. I think Carter had his hand up.
Don't feel like.
Hey guys, so hey, Jay, let me tell you this. I'm down 65 pounds in the last 5 months.
Nice.
And all that time with pandemic, and then leaving my real world job and jumping into Web3 a year ago. Just I fell off my routine, man, and I became like a bloated tick.
Yeah.
And I looked at and a friend of mine that I played high school football with came to visit me at the office, and he's like, "Bro, what has happened to you? You just don't even. You look like you ate yourself. Like, you're huge." So he put me on an intermittent fasting diet, and the pain and you go into like psychosis. I mean, the most days that I was able to fast on a water fast, and this is no joke, was 3.5 days. And I mean, the whole mind over matter thing, and I had the whole acid reflux thing that you went through because you're thinking of food and you're like salivating and it's just like the craziest. It was like the hardest thing that I've ever been through in my life. I mean, I would have rather walked down the darkest of alleyways in Kensington, Philadelphia at 1 a.m. than do that again. I mean, it was insane. The intermittent fasting thing, though, I mean, I don't eat past 4 o'clock anymore. I have one big meal and, coffee in the morning, water, couple like Brazil nuts or walnuts, but that's it. And then you just get into that mode and you get into that routine, and before you know it, I mean, the weight's falling off. I mean, I went and had to have a suit taken in for Art Basel. I put it on. I was like, oh, and I think
you can outdress us all down there, huh? In a suit. I see how it is.
You can listen. Well, see, I see Tony in the audience here. I don't know if it was Tony who said something about make sure you come to my event tailored up.
Oh, I got a pink blazer. Oh, I got a white pair of crispy jeans. I'll probably get a crispy pair of kicks. I'm gonna be dressed to impress, but I'm gonna be casual fancy. A suit, but with tennis shoes on. Is that all right, Tony? Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Fucking Tony.
My guy, Tony. This is my guy over here. He does the best parties in Miami.
Yo, what up? My bad. I had to speak about that. What's going on, everyone?
Hey, man. We're living it. How are you?
I'm good, man. Getting prepared for our Basel. There's a lot going on. I start to come in and support it when I see my boy Matthews in here, Turbo, J Chain. So wanted to come here and support and do anything I can, possibly to help lift others. Today's going to be a great day. You got to have the mindset thinking of every day's going to be a great day, no matter how much bullshit you're in. So, just sending positivity and love to everyone.
I love that, man. Every day's filled with a mixture of good and bullshit. And as long as you can see through past some of the bullshit and look at some of the good stuff, you'll be all right. We were just talking about Art Basel, and you've got a big event that we're very excited for on the Thursday night. Is there a dress code for it? You said dress to impress, but if Turbo and I, like, we were thinking about doing a yin and a yang, where I was going to wear a pink blazer and white pants, and then Turbo's going to wear a white blazer and pink pants. We just go like a little yin yang. Does that work?
I love it. Y'all gonna look like a boy band. Like instinct.
Well, like an aged boy band is really what we would look like. And I think can let me ask you. I think Turbo's having a hard time hearing. Are you having a hard time hearing the Twitter space, or just Tony?
Just Tony.
Okay.
Tony's the only one I can't hear, and he's up here talking all that Cash Money. I know you're over there calling us a boy band. You doggone right, we're a boy band coming up in that party.
Well,
make sure you tell everybody we're a new band.
Yeah.
We're all
rap
40, man. We all boy band people. So we're all going to wear clean colors, and we're going to dance in so it's gonna be great. But Art Basel is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good time down there. Like I said, we hosting the House of Sex, and I know a lot of people like it's too early for that. But House of Sex is basically, it's gonna be like burlesque dancers, ticket energy exchange. We're gonna have a wellness pop up that's gonna be there as well. We're gonna have burlesque dancers. We're gonna have live performances. It's gonna be a great time, just to bring the collective community in together and just showcase what everyone's about with ticket energy exchange.
Nice, man. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. You guys throw fantastic events. It's always a great time to see you. We were just hanging out at the house out in LA, and then at UCLA when we had the event. So gonna be excited to see you down in Miami, and look forward to having you over at our place. I'm sure at some point we'll do an interview and create some content around what you guys are doing in the space, because it's obviously important, especially linking up with Matthew. Obviously, anybody that's uplifting this space in a positive way, those are the highlights that and collaborations that we love here. I love them. That's what I'm all about. I'm a collaboration guy.
What are you guys doing Friday the 8th?
So the house that we're at, we're going to be doing our shows live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So even though it's a weekend, we'll still be doing the Web3 Breakfast at the same time. They'll just be like special events, and then we'll either grab someone at the house, or we'll bring someone in specific that's at the event, so that we can do live interviews and stuff. So we're going to be doing our show at 9, AJ show at 10:30, and then Ben at 11:30. So by about 1 in the afternoon every day, the morning shows will be over, and then we may do something in the afternoon, but there'll be opportunities to I think have some networking events at our house. So if there's something that is going on for Friday, let us know specifically that we should sign up for, so that we don't double book.
Well, we're doing a good give back called Awesome Day for Teen Suicide Prevention. It's going to be at the Dorsey Library from 12 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Got a big announcement coming out this week for one of the biggest, I can't really say, but it's going to come out this week. But we're going to have Larry Sanders from the Big Three is going to be there. Steve Francis, former NBA player, is going to be there talking about teen suicide prevention. Some more celebrities I can't really say that's going to be showing up. So far, we're going to have over 100, maybe 120 people that's going to be at the Dorsey Library. Introduce teens for a different outlet for teen suicide prevention. Just basically give them other things that they can basically do to not think about depression or think about suicide. Showing them emerging tech, showing them art. We're going to be doing a lot of mural as well. So if you guys want to come down there and interview people, I'd love to have you guys down there.
Awesome, man. Well, we'll definitely connect before we get down there. But shout out to you guys and what you guys are doing and putting on. Love that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know who had their hand up between Marauder or Carrie first, but maybe Marauder.
It was Marauder.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. I just wanted to say I'm super stoked for Art Basel. I'm so pumped. I'm going to meet everyone, man. I'm super, super stoked. I'm trying to think of you guys are going like a fabulous duo to that House of Sex party. So I'm considering getting like a crazy suit. So I might just go like full Christmas. I don't know. Like what should I do?
Not a bad idea. It's Miami.
Go on to Amazon. and just look and type on and type in suits, and they have some heaters. I don't know how good the quality is, but they got some bomb designs.
Daddy Nova is not Fashion Nova, but it's Daddy Nova if you got kids.
Fantastic.
Try
Okay. Yo, I just want to say what's up to Yusik. I see Yusik in the building, man. What's up, friend? What's up, family? How you living? Oh, we miss Carrie. Damn it. He's handling down because they did the talk thing. Ah, jeez. Okay, my bad. Actually, I got to shoot it over to Carrie. That's the big homie because he had his hand down. What up, Carrie?
Oh, you son of... You can hand it back, man. I can wait because I got a serious bone.
No.
Oh yeah, hand it back.
I don't know that they're there. Okay,
really?
Send it back. Yeah, I don't think they're there.
Yeah, Carrie, I want to hear. I want to hear if you said you got a bone to pick. I want to hear what's going on.
Well, first of all, I want to big up Tony. Like, mad love to all that shit, and I say that in the most like non patriotic, not patriotic, You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not
patronizing.
I'm not just trying to big up, shout out to Tony. It's like that was you ring a bell that hit hard with me.
Yes.
So I'm a little like choked up here, but I disappeared for like 2 days to study and work on my mental health, and suddenly Jay has his own goddamn mustard brand, and the mustard challenge is over. Like, what the shit is that? And so this morning I get you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What the actual Disney Channel fuck is going on here?
Exactly.
I get a message from Sandra this morning. Sandra is like, we cannot let him get away with this. And then there's like this something about like Turbo doing the mustard challenge, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do all I can do. I can post the group publicly, and then I thought, oh yeah, shit, I can actually get up here and like shame these guys like in person. This is awesome. This is the beauty of the Twitter Spaces.
This is
yeah.
I mean,
anyway,
that's an actual thing. I mean, I was up. Our daughter was up at like 2:30, and then I had a hard time going back to sleep last night. I was up until 4:30, and so at 4 a.m, we were in the DM group saying, you know what WTF, Turbo? Like, where are you at, dog? Like, you can't escape this. You can't just like ignore it. It's not just gonna go away. You have to do it.
This he thinks that it might have gone away, but I'm here to remind him. I'm here to.
Carrie, I've never met you before. I'm in hiding. We're actually not allowed to bring Turbo up because I'm in mustard protection right now. So it's somebody completely different.
Mustard protection.
That was the mustard challenge. Speaking directly to Turbo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it today. Listen, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you are.
Damn it, I'm gonna do it. Like I had one excuse. I had an excuse, and I used that, and now I'm out of them. So
yeah, that's good enough. That's all I heard. I didn't hear. I missed out on a whole.
I'm gonna be gagging when I pull holding the mustard container will make me gag. But that's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna be
channel your inner mustard burger like the one I made. That was horrendous. That was just,
dude. When you shoved that in your mouth, I was like, I'm ruined. I knew, dude. Like,
that's what I missed. Someone needs to send me that bit.
What do you mean of me eating the mustard burger? Corey. Corey clipped it and it made its rounds. Like it got thousands of views. Like thousands of views. Like. It's embarrassing that people saw me eat a mustard burger like a hamburger.
It's making me gag right now. Golly, just thinking about it, man. Like, it's already making my eyes water. Oh.
Damn you guys.
My eyes are watering because of the tears of joy. But I'm going to sign out now and let you guys wrap the show up. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Carrie. Really quick, Carrie, until we see this video of a mustard sandwich, we cannot be relentless. We cannot give up. We will not let him get away with this.
I'm treating this as a militant, a militant movement.
Yeah.
Right. We're like we're like platoon or something.
What's the guy's name in the video? I will come and I will find you and I will kill you. But I don't need to kill you. I'll just eat you, make you eat mustard.
Yeah.
Is that the Taken guy?
Yeah. Liam Neeson, right? Something like that. Taken.
J Chain's particular set of skills is eating mustard.
I just wanted to say for the record, because of the Breakfast Club morning show, I actually showed up a little early. I thought it was at 10 a.m. Oh no, man! I didn't even know. I was in the middle of a conversation and I didn't realize. I'm like, oh my God, I'm missing my show. Oh my goodness, man! It's been a busy morning, chaotic. I missed my plane, and then I had to get rescheduled for another plane. And I almost made it. Except for the lady at TSA. Decided just all of a sudden abandon the ship. Left me there for 25 minutes. So I just walked over and said today, and I'm like, hey. I missed my show, so I guess this is really kind of, and with that title, but we're going to change it around now. Great day to everybody. Carter, Al, D-Fight.
Is it just me?
Nope, I can't hear him either.
Love, I can't. We haven't been able to understand a word you've been saying. It sounds like you may be covering the mouthpiece of your phone, potentially. Or in a tunnel. One of the two.
Just too much love.
Too much love. You got too much love for you. Mama Bear. Love. GM.
DM, you guys. Oh my word. I was telling my girls about the mustard challenge, and they were dying because they said they want to see it. And I said, well, there's a couple of F-bombs. If I can figure out where they're coming in the, in the course of the video, then I can let you watch the rest of it. And they said, is that like when my dad ate the wasabi? And I said, not quite, but close, right? And they said, well, how about if they make a horsey sauce sandwich instead of mustard, because mustard's really gross to eat a sandwich of it. And I said, well, I can make the suggestion. And I said, well, maybe they could take the mustard and the horseradish, the Arby's horsey sauce, and mix those together and have, a gourmet mustard sandwich for Turbo's mustard challenge. And then it's not just straight mustard, and it might, be less regurgitatable, if that's a word.
Oh my God, I'm weeping. I'm sorry, I have to tap back in because I am weeping and peeing myself currently with joy. That was horsey sauce. I've never heard of anything referred to as horsey sauce before, so it took me a moment. I didn't figure it out. I just did it once you said it was from Arby's, and I was like, oh, fuck, of course. If anyone has horsey sauce, it's fucking Arby's. Anyhow. Wow.
It makes it even better, right? It's horsey mustard sauce.
I think that you broke a lot of the challenge there. That's the only problem, because it is the mustard challenge.
My mustard was supposed to have horseradish in it. Like, I just completely forgot it. But it was supposed to be a horseradish. Come to find out, I didn't need it because it was already spicy. Very spicy. And it was either the powdered mustard or it was those mustard seeds. So, I don't know. Turbo, you're going to be just fine. So, don't worry, guys. And
yeah, but I just want to be very clear. At 10 a.m. on Tuesday, November 28th, let the record be set that I'm not doing no more eating challenges. I'll put on panties. I will do the other things. I'm out of the eating challenges because it's gonna be tough, man. First off, don't glorify yourself like you put on panties. You put on a pair of used men's boxer shorts, so they were not panties; they were men's underwear, and they were wet.
Bro, what? Those are not panties.
Those are not panties. Those are not panties.
They were like this big. Jay, you tell me right now. You wear
they were
boxers
probably,
this wide.
They were at the chateau, so they were probably for a European man. So they were probably just some tidy little littles, some European littles. You know what I mean? Those guys like to show up at our beaches wearing them things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro, we don't do that here. Although I do have the Chattahoochee Daddy, which at some point I'm gonna have to do that here, and that'll be. Be frank,
please.
Look, I'll give you. Be frank with us.
Be frank.
What's up, Chad? I totally lost what I was going to say after the Chattahoochee Daddy shorts. I didn't even know where. I said, "What? Hold on a second. Can you explain me what those RJ chains are? Those like the real short shorts, like maybe like volleyball, bro?"
Yeah. So it's a Speedo called the Chattahoochee Daddy, and it looks like little jean shorts. And on the they're like American and jean themed, and on the you know, like the tag where you see like the Levi thing on the back of your jeans, like that little leather tag. It says the Dong Sarong. That's the Chattahoochee Daddy. Now, we had ordered it as a joke, and I just don't really think that there'll be an application where this would ever be necessary to wear in public, except for what I've said to my wife is when we are after the bull run crypto rich, and I buy us a yacht for when it's just her and I cruising around on the yacht is really the only time the Chattahoochee Daddy's probably ever coming outside of the house. I would think.
Oh, come on, man. Go tell them where they could pick up that calendar shoot at, man. I know it sounded like a calendar shoot.
All right. We'll do a calendar shoot. We'll get that thing ready for the bull run. We'll sell calendars as NFTs. What do you think?
I just wanted to say what's up, everybody. I see we had Mama Bear and AI Love and Carrie and everybody up here, Turbo J Chain. So I just wanted to say what's up, everybody. I hope everybody has a productive day. I appreciate y'all.
What is up? What is up? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. And with that, actually, we're gonna send this one out so AJ can get ready for his show coming up at 10:30. So don't forget to tune in for that. And then we'll be back for Ben's at 11:30. So links will be sent out. Make sure you guys tune in. Crypto Crossfire is back because AJ just walked in the room. So we'll be doing that show tonight. So we will see you for Web3 Breakfast tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is Web3 Gaming. It's Wednesday. We're going to start doing specific themed days for maybe some parts of the week and then vary how it goes. Wednesdays seem like a great day for Web3 Gaming. Thursday, we're talking about Bitcoin ordinals only. So if you know anybody that's in the ordinals scene, make sure they get their ass here Thursday because change my mind. I'm the Louder with Crowder guy. I'm going to be sitting at that table with a cup that says change my MFing mind. We'll see you tomorrow.